Hi, this is Nathan from Morris Computers. Today I'm going to step through the procedure of ripping and burning CDs in Windows. To start, we'll rip some audio from a music CD onto this computer. We'll then use those songs later on to burn a new CD. First up, open Windows Media Player. You can access it from the Start menu, All Programs, and Windows Media Player here. It can also show up as an icon on your taskbar. If you can't find it there, you can open up the Start menu and in the Search Programs and Files box, type it in. Okay, now that it's open, insert your audio CD. Okay, excuse the Christmas carols, none of our other CDs were deemed appropriate. Okay, up here near the menu bar is the Rip CD button. It's fairly straightforward. Push the button and let the ripping procedure commence. You can see it step through the ripping of each song on the CD. Now, if it's the first time a rip has been performed, it may ask you if you'd like to add copy protection. Make sure you choose the option to rip without copy protection. Otherwise, it probably won't work on another machine. Accept the terms and conditions and then commence the rip. And we'll let that program continue. And I'll come back to it when it's finished. Okay, once the music is ripped, we can go and make sure it's worked correctly. Let me just resize this window here. Okay, head into My Computer and open up your music folder. Now, by default, when the Windows Media Player saves music, it organizes it under the artist name. Because this CD is a compilation of different artists, it's been labeled as various. Open the folder and locate your music. There we go. If you'd like to change this location of where the music goes to, back in here we can edit the rip settings. And you can change the location here. You can also add or remove copy protection or change the audio format for different effects in the end result. Let's cancel that. So, now that we've got the music on your computer, let's try burning the songs to a blank CD. Remove your audio disc. And replace with a blank disc. Alright, let's just close this window that's popped up here. With Windows Media Player still open, up the top right corner, open up the Burn tab. And now all we have to do is drag and drop songs you'd like to hear from over here. So let's multiple select these ones. And just drag and drop them to the Burn list over here. This is the exact order of play, so you can rearrange the songs just by dragging and dropping them in a certain order. And if we don't want to have a song in there, we can right click it and remove it from the list. Okay, once the list is complete, just hit the Start Burn button. And like the rip procedure, we'll just have to wait for this to go through and finish. Okay, the burning procedure is completed. I've reinserted the disk after it popped out. If we go back to the Play tab, we can now see that the songs are on the disk that we've just created. And it's working properly. It is always a good idea, once you've burned a CD, to take it out and test it on a different computer or CD player, since sometimes an incorrectly burned CD will still work on the computer you just created it from, but not on other devices. So, that was the procedure for burning an audio disc. If you'd like to create a CD with files on it other than music, maybe you'd like to store some photos from your computer on the disk as a backup, or perhaps submit some documents or files as a submission for an assignment or application, we'll need to burn a data disk. To create a data disk, we can shut these down. You need to insert a new blank disk, so I'll remove the audio disk I just burnt, and let's insert a blank one. Okay, in the autoplay option that's popped up, we will click the Burn Files to Disk using Windows Explorer. And we can label our disk. And we will burn it with a CD DVD player. Okay, this blank window should open. This is showing you the location of the blank CD. If you lose this, you can always open it again by going to My Computer and then double clicking on your empty CD here. Leaving the CD window open, go and find the files you'd like to burn. So I've got some information about Frederick the Great that I'm going to burn to this disk. It's in my Documents folder under my Files to Burn. Okay. From here, select the files you'd like to move across, drag and drop them. Let's do all of them at once. Make sure all the files are on there that you want to burn, and then once you're done, just click the Burn to Disk. Alright, we'll let that complete the burn process and come back to it in a moment. Okay, the burning procedure is finished. We don't want to create another disk. Let's just hit finish, and let's then check that our files are on the new CD. So I'll put the disk back in the drive. Let's close that. And we'll open up My Computer, and this one should pop up with the files on it. Okay, there we go. So we've got all the data that I put onto the disk, burn onto a new CD, and that's complete. We can then go hand that off or file it away as a backup. Now, there are a few other types of disk burning, such as creating DVD disks for playing videos on your television, and doing disk-to-disk or image-to-disk copying, but those are more advanced, and I will leave those for a future tutorial. Well, thanks for watching. And as always, if you have any questions or problems, give us a call or send us an email. Our contact details are on our website, morriscomputers.com.au. Previous tutorials are also viewable under the How-To section of our website, so go back and catch up on anything you've missed in here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.